Good evening, good morning, good evening to you. Welcome to Burning Down the Far Hill. This is a very subdued edition of Burning Down the Far Hill, as the time of this recording is 12:09, and there's a sleeping baby upstairs. So we're just going to quickly rip through all this, recap last week's events, and we'll preview the Week 6 matchups. So here we go. Born Deathstrike, RTR. She's born, and we've ripped off 2 wins in a row. Defeats John Boy Special People. Not a great matchup, 126 to 101. AJ Green goes for 29 points to lead Ms. Deathstrike. So she gets born, and we rip off 2 in a row. So nice. The birthday kid. And I know there's more than one birthday kid. There's actually 2 this week, but the birthday kid is the person whose team names I keep changing every week. So I'll let you figure that out. Defeats Irish Cop 258 to 164. Demarius Thomas makes his run at trying to set the all-time record way short. What was that? Almost 24 points short. Whatever, math. So yeah, Demarius Thomas does the damage, rolls all over the Irish Cop. Congratulations. Fat Bastard defeats N8 by the score of some number, who I don't have written down here, because it was not written down, 140 something or other, to 89. Phil Dawson leads the way with 41 points. Darn near beats N8 by himself. So yeah, that happened. Steel Curtain defeats Davis Dynasty, and here is my public service announcement for the week. They tied 138, but the tiebreaker was 30-0. Why? Because it looked like Davis Dynasty didn't submit a tiebreaker. So which leads me to this public service announcement. If you are going to use the app to submit your lineups, I don't think it has the option to submit a tiebreaker. So you better use the Safari or whatever web service that you get on your phone to actually go to the website so you can submit your tiebreaker. Because sometimes you might need it. Now, in this case, it wouldn't even have helped because his highest non-scoring player was like 23. So, public service announcement, because I think there's another person that didn't have a tiebreaker submitted. You might need them. So you might want to, make sure you got a tiebreaker submitted each week. So there's that. Emmanuel Sanders with 28 points leads the way for Steel Curtain. So yeah, remember your tiebreakers, because you just might need them. The Sinister Guy from the Internet defeats Blakeham. 217 to 156. Arian Foster goes for 51 to lead that Sinister Guy from the Internet. And lastly, Road Crew defeats Bad Dog 140-138. And this was a nip and tuck game coming down in the Monday night matchup there too. I was kind of paying attention to that. The Ghost Kicker goes for 36 points to pace the Road Crew. So for the NFL Pick'em winners this week, myself and Jer will split the pot because we both scored 100 points, so we're the co-winners, so yay. There's that. Alright, previewing Week 6. The Birthday Kid, 4-1 at John Boy Special People, 0-5. This is a tough stretch for John Boy. Not a good stretch of games he's got going on here, but the good news is John leads the series 9-8. He beat Jer last year back in Week 5. So he's got that going for him. But I'm going with Birthday Kid here because yeah. 3-2 Davis Dynasty is at the 3-2 Fat Bastard. I would normally say this would be a game of the week, but I think there's a better matchup down the road here. JJ leads the series 3-2, which is weird. So Week 11 and 213 was the last time they won, and JJ has in fact ripped off 3 straight wins versus Chris. So there's that. Who am I picking? It's close, but we're gonna go with Fat Bastard. Yeah, no, that'd be probably like a minor upset too. The 3-2 Irish Cop is at the 3-2 Road Crew. I can't remember the last time these two played each other where both teams were above 500. I mean, the brother battle, it's the league brother battle going on here. John leads the series 8-6, Week 3 of 2012, so they did not even play last year. And John has ripped off 2 straight to kind of get himself a little lead in the overall standings. I'm picking Irish Cop because that's what I do. Next up, we have the 2 and 3 Steel Curtain is at the 2 and 3 Sinister Guy from the Internet. Thomas leads the series 4-2. Week 4 last year is when they last played. Thomas has actually ripped off 4 straight in this series, so that's interesting. Steel Curtain looks like he dropped 40% of his team on the waiver wire yesterday, so we'll see what kind of pickups he's doing tomorrow. But I'm going with the Sinister Guy just because of the waiver wire drops, and someone's probably trying to make trades like a Banshee. I know. We have the 4 and 1 Lauren Death Strikes RTRs at the 3 and 2 Bad Dog. Brian leads the series 14-9. They last played in week 2 where Brian won of last year. Picking myself. This is probably only the second time in history where we've both been above 500 when we were playing each other. So father-son matchup. Okay. And lastly, we have N8 is at the 2 and 3. N8 is at the 1 and 4 Blakeham. Nate won the only time that they played last year, week 11. That's all I got. I don't know who to root for here. I'm going to say Blakeham. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So, there's the week 6 matchups. There's everything. And, alright, so at this point in time, I'm going to go upstairs and check on Ms. Lauren, because she's got to be, ready to go to put some more Death Strike down. So, coming right at you, Faja. Alright, so other than that, I hope everyone is doing well. I will talk to you guys next week.